The Mayweather Boxing Club doesn't feel like a gym. It feels controlled, quiet, calculated. No chaos, just rhythm. Floyd isn't preparing for Manny. He's protecting something bigger. His undefeated legacy. That 50-0 record isn't just history. It's something alive. And Floyd guards it with surgical precision. The first real insight comes from understanding Floyd isn't truly retired.
You know, but Floyd had probably like 2-3 exhibitions. Floyd even fought Logan Paul. He a young kid. So Floyd is the more active retirement fighter.
This isn't a comeback, it's maintenance. Andre Ward adds that Floyd never neglected the gym, which changes everything.
I said Floyd Mayweather, even though you see the flash, even though you see the glitz, even though you see Floyd in the streets ripping and running, one thing he never neglected was the gym. He always stayed true to his roots and he perfected his craft, and that's why he became...
This camp isn't about getting ready, it's about sharpening what's already there. At the core is Floyd's mind. His edge comes from the highest IQ ever in boxing.
He's got one of the highest IQs ever for like any boxer like ever. So it should be a great fight. I'm excited to see him get back in there.
That's what this entire camp is built around, tactically. Nothing has changed because nothing needs to. Otis Pimpleton describes Floyd as slicker than grease. And that defensive style is still the foundation.
Right. Do you think the Barrios fight won't resemble the type of version a Manny will get in the rematch?
No, the Barrios fighters are not, you can't even relate that to what it'd be like fighting a Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got, Floyd is slicker than grease.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Floyd is smooth. I mean, but Manny, we don't know what kind of wear and tear is on his body, taking the time off. You know, are you in it for the long haul? We don't know. I mean, I look forward to the fight, and Floyd probably beat him easier than he did the first time.
The expectation inside the camp is simple. Floyd remains smooth, and they believe he could beat him easier than he did the first time. While Manny slows down, Floyd adapts. His brain gets sharper, not slower. One major advantage remains unchanged: southpaws. Look at this video. Sparring partners are chosen carefully. They mimic Manny's movement. But the rule is clear: Floyd must stay a moving target.
And are you and Manny anticipating for an older Floyd Mayweather, who's now 49, to be a more stationary target, who's able to get hit and hurt in the rematch?
I don't think Floyd will ever be a stationary target. I think Manny knows that. I don't think Floyd by any means is an easy fighter, or an easy opponent. Yeah, don't expect Floyd to be a stationary target. That's not Floyd.
Conditioning follows that same philosophy. Coach Rodney explains it best. The less you get hit, the longer you stay in the game.
In the game, you know, he haven't lost it. You know, he can do it because he made himself not get hit. You know, like a lot of guys at that age, they, you know, fumbling with the words, you know, shuffling with their feet. But Floyd stayed focused, you know, and he always say, you know, the less you get hit, the longer you...
This isn't about toughness. It's about control. Floyd's goal is simple: doesn't get hit. And with one of the highest IQs ever, he's built to do exactly that. Still, age is the one opponent he can't avoid.
Beat him. The problem with being 49 years of age is sometimes your brain can see things and tell you things that your body's not in agreement with. That's the problem with age. Your brain is still saying, I'm him. Your brain is still saying, man, I'm Manny Mayweather. Man, these youngsters can't deal with me. But your body is saying, brother, we can't do it like...
That's the real danger. One small delay in reaction and everything changes. So the camp focuses on sharp reactions, short bursts, fast decisions, keeping timing and reflexes at elite level. Outside the gym, the noise continues. Critics like Sergio Mora and Keith Thurman say Floyd needs the money. But inside, it feels deeper than that. Andre Ward explains, boxing is part of who Floyd is. Yes, the $50 million plus purse matters. But this is also identity. Technically, the camp isn't buying Manny's excuses. Roger Mayweather believed Floyd is better than Pacquiao at everything.
He's better than Pacquiao at everything.
That mindset still exists here. They look at Manny's recent fights and see decline, a loss of explosiveness, and in their eyes, Pacquiao ain't slick. He gets hit too often. This camp is built on that belief. The Netflix factor adds another layer. Jas Mathers says these two guys want to break records again.
Boxing event. So we know that we have numbers to set and records to break again, which these two guys want to do those records. Manny coming back into the ring last year, Floyd seeing his performance and Floyd saying, hey, Manny can do it.
Everything is being filmed with a high-end documentary aesthetic. Now it's not just a fight, it's a global event, a full sports entertainment spectacle. Sparring is where everything comes together. Coach Rodney says, once you get to sparring, that's when you get all the ring rust off.
Boxing part. Once you get to sparring, that's when you get all the ring rust, all the other stuff off. Just hitting pads right now, what he's doing right now, just getting in shape. I haven't really, he ain't missing a beat on.
Floyd pushes himself against younger, faster fighters. The goal isn't power, it's control. Instead, it's about being nice and smooth, and making Manny pay for mistakes. Young talent like Carmel Motone plays a key role. He says Floyd is still sharp. Definitely, that youth brings speed. It forces Floyd to stay sharp. It's a constant test of his IQ against the next generation. Even the venue is part of the preparation. The sphere will be overwhelming. Lights, visuals, noise, it's all designed to distract. But the camp is training Floyd to stay locked in. Ignore the hype of the greatest boxing event ever. Focus only on the ring. Physically, Floyd still has advantages. Max Kellerman calls him the longer, bigger, better defensive fighter. The plan is simple: use the jab, control distance, repeat the same high-stakes chess match. Only this time, even sharper. As camp nears the end, one question hangs in the air. Keith Thurman asks, is today the day Floyd Mayweather loses in the ring? Inside the camp, the answer is clear no. They trust Floyd's unclocked health and his ability to avoid damage. The belief is simple. When both fighters feel time, Floyd will still be ahead. In the end, this camp is about legacy. Whether it's for their pockets or the love of the sport, the work is real. Floyd is 50-0 for a reason. And this camp is built to make sure it stays that way. The system is clear. The mindset is locked. On September 19th, Floyd isn't just defending a record, he's defending perfection. So what do you think? Does 50-0 survive? Or does Pacquiao finally break it? Drop your prediction below and subscribe for more fight insights that go beyond the headlines.